What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Wednesday morning. It is December 10th. First and foremost, I want to send a shout out to Miss Bunny. It's her birthday. Happy birthday. And I'll be hitting you up later. Yeah, he's done it again, y'all. Not that I'm surprised. I'm just wondering when everybody's going to rise up with the torches and just, do that march. It's like, you got to go. Do that eviction march. You got to go. Last night there was a speech given, or yesterday, there was a speech given on the economy. And the fool, I'm just going to refer to him as the fool now, because the fool of the court jester, not gesture, because I got a jester and it only involves one finger on one hand. Court jester, okay. My man, again, put out some racist rhetoric. And at this point, I don't know what to say other than, this is when you get smacked in the mouth. How many chances do you get? And then by smacked in the mouth, I mean, it's time to really enforce the Constitution, which his minions keep trying to do away with. He made reference to people of color yet again. And by reference, he used the term S-hole countries again. Now, you Latinos and Asians who are rocking with this fool and then want to run to, black folks, because we tried to tell you, for the most part, you're being shown grace. But there's going to be a point where, the silence, the crickets, the lack of covering is going to be overwhelming for you. And I want to say this is because you're new to this. You've had intermittent experiences with oppression and oppressive regimes, but now you're just getting straight out the foundational essence of what, how do I say this? America, 3Ks, is about. And I want you to follow that reference. America, 3Ks. Yeah, the S-hole countries. My man went so far as to say that he wanted more people from Norway and Sweden think about the genome and phenotype of the folks that come from that country, or those countries. And it's being reported on the news, but it's being said in a matter-of-fact way. See, nothing irritates him more than no mention. We got to stop putting energy into this. We can discuss, the speech. Oh, he gave a speech where he lied to the people about the overall condition of the economy. Boom. Next story. But, to spend any time and effort in highlighting his racism is only fuel for his fire. And for the people who hear this and do not respond, you are definitely part of the problem. And I'm putting it out there. And I said what I said. I'm not backtracking. I'm not using the catch-all phrase, you misunderstood me. No, I said what I said and I meant what I said. You are part of the problem. If you continue to let this fly and you say nothing, even if it's to do what I'm doing, coming out here and calling it out for people's attention. Now, I'm doing a lot of other things that people can't see. I'm moving, I'm protesting. But, we have become so desensitized to this madness that we just let it fly. Oh, he's at it again. Which is basically a co-signing, a pass. The only way to defeat racism is to call it out each and every time. And I used the term yesterday, microaggressions. There is no such thing. And like I said, in my recording yesterday, the term microaggression is invented to minimize the deeply ingrained racism and prejudice in our everyday lives. And I said our, because I catch myself every so often. It's deeply ingrained. There's a socially acceptable amount of racism. And I think about, the FDA, which allows a certain portion of rodent fecal matter in your food that's acceptable. And we're just allowing fecal matter in our government, and it's acceptable. But we want to run and hide behind the Constitution when you feel like your rights have been violated, but you don't care about the rights being stripped from other folks. You're part of the problem.